to everyone who's watching it or going back to dominance. So it's been a while since I actually did a video on the psychology behind relationships. But I need you to understand something, that when I say that the male is the foundation of the family, I'm not saying that women are useless. Because something you should realize about the red pill movement and the feminism and all this misogyny and misandry is that it's dividing the family. As I've been in that group, and I'm glad that I've been in the red pill group before, that I started to realize that what it's doing here is that it is creating a male that rebels against the woman, repels the woman, because that is what feminism is promoting also to women. It is making women hard to date. I'm not saying red pill, the red pill movement has its advantages. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now without it, because it has helped me grow up as a man, think about monogamy as a man, think about creating stability for myself and putting myself under the frame that I need to take care of myself, and I shouldn't do things with the motivation of getting women. You understand? But it has flaws where they start to undermine marriage because of the different statistics and the different divorce rates and hating women and using women and sleeping with a lot of women before you get married and all of that. That is damaging. And feminism is doing the same thing. It's telling women to not need men. It's saying to women that they are capable of doing what men are doing, and it's telling women that they can work as much as a man and still sustain the same happiness that a man has. And what has turned out not working. LGBTQ is doing the same thing. I tell you that I'm not, I don't hate people of that community. I love them. That's why I tell them the truth. I tell them that the lifestyle that they are living is contrary to what God tells them. And I'm not saying that because I love them, but me affirming the delusion that most of them say that because they're non-binary or they're gay and lesbian, and affirming that, it does not mean that I love them if I affirm that. And I have lesbian friends. I have lesbian acquaintances. I have lesbian, um, yes, acquaintances and co-workers and people that I listen to that are like that. Does not mean that their lifestyle makes them wrong in everything. But the point I'm trying to make in this video is that the male is the start of every family, is the foundation of every family. And I did this in my research to find out why is the male so innovated these days. They are innovated. They are seen as a low class. And I found out that because the devil knows that the male is this foundation of the family, he is making the foundation of the family the woman and the children. And when you make a foundation something that is not, what happens to the building? It collapses. So what is happening right now? Society is collapsing. That is why we have so many weak males. We have males that think that when we think of about using emotion, it helps. We are at the point where we think that if if we make if we try to accommodate everyone other than try to build, we can make. That is what is happening. Even democracy, I've said it in so many times that democracy does not benefit the male in whatsoever way. It's destroying what the male stands for. But I want you to read that article in the description because it is very much imperative to understand why the male is the build, is the start of the family, is the start of every society. It's what society needs, not only the male, but a masculine male. And masculine male don't mean that this toxic masculinity nonsense. I don't, when you are a man that is according to the word of God, they say you are a toxic masculine. That is not true. Toxic masculine is when you are thinking with your emotions. If you want me to use that definition, it's when a man is taken over by his emotions, where he thinks that he can be such a nurturer as a woman, when he thinks that he is equal to a woman. That is toxic masculinity. So check out in the description that article. I want you to read it because that is very much rich information. It's not long, it's only 5 pages. So give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and comment below. Check out in that article in the description. Always remember /tag so I also just read you.